Solving linear equations. Learning intention. Solve linear equations with x on both sides, including with brackets. Success criteria. I can expand brackets and simplify. I can move terms to one side and numbers to the other. I can isolate x using inverse operations. I can check my solution by substituting it back. Example 1. Solve the equation 5x minus 3 is equal to 2x plus 9. This is an equation because there's an equal sign in it. Solve means find x, get x on its own. So we write out our equation, and there's two ways that we can solve it. There's a few different ways that you can solve linear equations. The first way I'm going to show you is where we move the letters to the left and the numbers to the right. And by numbers, I mean the constants. So letters to the left means any terms containing a letter, we move to the left-hand side of the equal sign and we change their sign. And any constants, we move to the right-hand side of the equal sign and we change their sign. So step 1, letters to the left, numbers to the right. So the 2x contains a letter, so that has to be moved over to the left. And when it comes over to the left, it becomes minus 2x. So we bring down the 5x. That doesn't change sign because that's staying where it is. It's already on the left. And the 2x becomes minus 2x. So now we have all our letters on the left. So all our terms containing letters on the left. Then we have our equals. So numbers to the right. So constants to the right. The 9 is a constant. It's already on the right. So that doesn't change. The minus 3, however, has to be moved over to the right. And when it gets moved over, it becomes plus 3. So we have 9 plus 3 on the right-hand side of the equals. So step 2, we simplify both sides. So 5x minus 2x gives us 3x, and 9 plus 3 is 12. So we want to solve for x. We want to get x on its own. So at the moment, there's a 3 stuck onto the x. Two things stuck together in maths mean multiply, and the opposite of multiply is divide. So we're going to divide both sides by 3. We divide both sides by the number stuck onto the letter. So step 3, divide both sides by the number stuck onto the letter. So dividing both sides by 3, we get 3 divided by 3, which is 1. So we have 1x on the left, and that's equal to 12 divided by 3, which is 4. And 1x is the same as x, so we get x is equal to 4. We were asked to solve for x, which means get x on its own. We have x on its own now, so x is equal to 4. So the solution is 4. Now we can check our answer or verify our answer, and this is often asked in state exams, by writing out the equation again and replacing the x's with brackets and putting the solution, which is 4, into the brackets. And when we work it out, the left-hand side, 5 times 4 is 20, minus 3 is 17. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 9 is 17. So since we get 17 is equal to 17, and the equation is balanced, we know we're right. It's important to note that x is equal to 4 is the solution. 17 is not the solution. 17 is just how we know what's correct because we've got 17 on both sides. If you've got different numbers here, then your solution will be incorrect. So the other way that we can solve this equation, it starts off the same. We write out the equation. Then we want to get rid of the minus 3 because we're trying to isolate the x. We're trying to get the x on its own. So the opposite of minus 3 is plus 3. So if we add 3 to the left-hand side, it'll get rid of that minus 3. It'll cancel it out. But what we do to the left, we do to the right. What we do to the right, we do to the left. This is known as balancing the equation. So we add plus 3 to both sides. We bring down the 5x and the minus 3 plus 3 will cancel. Next we have our equals. Then we simplify the right hand side. So bring down the 2x and 9 plus 3 is 12. So next we want to get rid of the 2x. So we're going to minus 2x to both sides. So we're going to have 5x minus 2x on the left and then 2x minus 2x plus 12 on the right. Then we simplify. 5x minus 2x is 3x. 2x minus 2x will cancel and you bring down the 12. So the rest is the same as the previous example. So we divide both sides by 3. We get 1x is equal to 4. So x is equal to 4. So again, our solution is 4. Example 2, solve the equation 5 multiplied by 2x minus 4 is equal to 3 multiplied by 2x minus 1 minus 1. So solve means find x, get x in its own. So we're going to start off by multiplying out the brackets, and then the steps are very similar to the previous example. So step 1, multiply out the brackets. So we write out our equation, and then we're going to work out 5 multiplied by 2x. So 5 multiplied by 2x is 10x, and then 5 multiplied by minus 4 is minus 20. Bring down the equals, and then 3 multiplied by 2x is 6x, and then 3 multiplied by minus 1 is minus 3. And then we just bring down the minus 1. So next we're going to simplify both sides. So we just bring down the 10x and the minus 20 on the left-hand side and the equals. We bring down the 6x, and minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4. Step 3, letters to the left, numbers to the right. So the 10x is already on the left, so that doesn't change. So we're going to carry the 6x over the equal sign, and it becomes minus 6x. We bring down the equals. The minus 4 is a constant, it's already on the right, so that doesn't need to change. But the minus 20 needs to come over and become plus 20. So next we're going to simplify. So step 4, simplify both sides. So 10x minus 6x is 4x, and minus 4 plus 20 is 16. Step 5, divide both sides by the number stuck onto the letter. So the number stuck onto the letter is 4, so dividing both sides by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1, so we get 1x is equal to 16 divided by 4, which is 4. And 1x is the same thing as x. So x is equal to 4, so our solution is 4. So we're going to check our answer, so verify our answer. So we're going to write out the equation again, replacing any x's with brackets and putting our solution into the brackets. So I'm just going to do the left-hand side first. So I'm going to replace that x with 4 and brackets around it. And then 5 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 4 minus 4 is 20. You can just stick it straight into the calculator. Then I'm going to do the right-hand side. So replacing that x with brackets and putting 4 into the brackets. And 3 times 2 times 4 minus 1 is equal to 20. So since we get 20 on both sides, the equation is balanced, so we know that we're right. So the solution is x is equal to 4. It's important to know 20 is not the solution. 20 on both sides just tells us that our answer is correct. The solution is 4.